Well, we've discovered that Naveed Akram, the 24-year-old gunman who survived the shooting and is under police guard in a coma in hospital, had strong links to a network of Islamic State members and supporters in Sydney. We know that ASIO investigated Naveed Akram back in 2019. He came to their attention because of his connections to an Islamic State terrorism cell. Police raided members of that cell back in July 2019, more than 6 years ago. And as a result of those investigations, started looking at him because of his associations with some Islamic State terrorists. We can also reveal that counter-terrorism officials, speaking on condition of anonymity, have told us that Naveed Akram was a follower and associate of a notorious Sydney cleric called Wissam Haddad. We identified him in a Four Corners investigation earlier this year as a spiritual leader of Australia's pro-Islamic State network. Wissam Haddad has been on ASIO's radar for most of his adult life, for decades now, and he sits at the centre of a network of Australian terrorists and foreign jihadi leaders. We know that Naveed Akram was a worshipper at Wissam Haddad's controversial and radical Sydney Prayer Centre, Al Medina Dawah Centre in Bankstown. We've been told by our sources that Naveed Akram was also active in Wissam Haddad's street preaching organisation, Dawah Van. Now, we revealed in our ABC investigation this year that Dawah Van was receiving government tax concessions while radicalising young Australians on the streets of Sydney, and it had its charity status revoked because of that. So investigators are looking closely at Naveed Akram's ties now, and Wissam Haddad himself, through a lawyer, says he vehemently denies any knowledge of or connection to these shootings.